Hi Aries, welcome in, welcome back. Carolina Moon here. If you're here for the first time, my name is Carolina Moonbeam. Hit that like, and subscribe. Anyway, my name is Carolina Moonbeam. I am a psychic medium and I have a guide with me. Her name is Josephine and she gives me information and helps me navigate the spiritual realm. So I use the tarot as a tool, but I really am a psychic medium and I get information, from my guides and people that have passed on. There might be somebody that comes in during some of these readings. I never know what's going to happen. I'm also very empathic, so I feel energies and can read those energies. And so I'm doing a love and relationship, anything spiritual guidance, anything that needs to come out for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 1st through the 15th. There'll be an extended read here, so you just, can hit that link and follow me over there if you choose. Anyway, don't forget to hit the like, hit it right now. It just really helps me. I'm really trying to get to a point where I can do live readings because I really would like to tap into the Josephine and the psychic side of that. Okay, but right now I'm going to ask Josephine this is my Josephine deck, okay? It's actually not a Josephine deck, but I call it my Josephine deck. This is the Angels and Ancestor Oracle deck. If you're interested in getting one of those for you at home, Amazon, Anyway, this deck I really use to get a special message and kind of the overall card for the reading here from Josephine to you, my Aries, my tribesmen. I'm Aries. Hey! And anyone else that's watching, if you got a lot of Aries in your chart, all that good stuff. So we want messages to my sweet Josephine for our Aries, what they need to know for those of them that are here. Let's talk about it. Josephine. Let's talk about it. All right. Well, that was interesting. Interesting. I did that completely different than I usually do for some reason. Okay. This is so Aries. This card is so Aries. Oh my gosh. She-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Rear. She helps you get to that place of that authentic self, that place that you need to be, right? That wild side. Aries, we have a lot of that. Okay, I can't speak for all Aries, but everybody has a she-wolf inside her, or in them, him, okay? Helps us get in touch with that wild side, thinking out of the box, really helps us to start projects, to keep things going, lets it roll. Just really tapping into that energetic field of, not caring about what anyone else is thinking, right? I'm going to howl at the moon kind of thing. I don't really care. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to do what I do, and what I do best, right? Aries are all about that. Wow. So that's Josephine wants you to tap into that she-wolf energy. And, you can really see the moon, okay? Moon, major influence with the moon. We have a super moon coming on May 7th. I think Aries is going to be howling at that moon. This is going down. Okay, and it needs to go down. It needs to go down. A lot of us have been trapped, in our heads, and a lot of confusion with this Pluto, a lot of the shadowy side. really having to deal with the things that we need to deal with. The universe is really calling for us, and sometimes taking that step and just go and getting in touch with that wild side when we've been so in this state of just really working on ourselves. You know, we got to cut loose, right? We need to cut loose. It's inside of us. Aries, we're that way. All of us are that way. Okay, so that's what the message is for from Josephine. Just really getting in touch with that wild side that's inside of you. Okay, so I'm gonna you know, this is a card that's just, you know, an oracle card that's kind of crowns the reading here, and we're doing a love and relationship, or, you know, relationship, who's in your life, who's coming towards you, is there new love, what's going on with you and your love, that kind of thing, along with the spiritual messages. So let's pull the wisdom of the oracle and find out the layers of the story. I just heard that, layers, because we have a lot of layers, don't we, us Aries? We got a lot of layers. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Deep knowing. Really? I mean, yeah. It's like really, really being in that state, you know, of deep knowing. Just automatically knowing. I don't care what anyone thinks. I already know this. I don't care if you judge me. Okay, this is inside my bones. This is something I know. I know what I know that I know that I know. Right? Deep knowing with the wise owl. Another moon. Look at that. Definitely influence, you know. Yeah, lunar influence going on there. Poised. Wow, you're ready. This is saying I'm ready. I'm poised. Yeah, bring it on. I'm ready. You're in the spotlight. You're in the spotlight, baby. You're ready. Kind of like the hangman there, you know, with the bright light around its head, just like, you know, I'm poised. I'm here. Okay? I'm in your face, kind of. Time to go. Wow, that threw a wrench in it, didn't it? Time to go. What's going on with that? Okay, time to go down my own path to the she-wolf. I'm just really feeling that. Going my way, you know, going the way I want to go, not the way everyone else wants me to go, or the way everyone else has been telling me to go for years, right? Okay, I'm going to pull one from the bottom. Go to the sea. Go to the sea. Deep knowing, go to the sea, do that journaling, really connect and channel you from your higher self, okay? Tapping into those gifts and finding out what those gifts are by writing them down, and feeling the emotions. That wild side has to come out. The expressive wild side needs to come out, okay? To bring us closer to the spirit. Wow. Incredible. Okay, so I'm going to put the tarot down, take a peeky, see what's going on here. I just seen the ocean, or the moon card. I called it the ocean because there's water in it. This particular moon card, you know, I'll just rename them, you know, that's me. All right. Okay, my loves, here we go. Let's find out what the tarot has to say. Oh my gosh, right? Oh man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is like right on. The Pluto. This Pluto's just really working on us here. Okay. So let's see, what do we got? So 9 of Swords. Not much sleep going on. I can attest to that. Not much sleep. Lots of things on the mind. The mind moving, you know, lots of things on the mind. Figuring out ways to hone my craft, you know, right? We're trying to do that. We're working on a project, a craft. We're mastering. We're wanting to master our craft. See? And there might be a reevaluation. Something might need to change to get to that mastering place, right? To continue working on that, working with other people on that, right? To really get to the truth of that. Because there's always, at times there comes those places where, you know, we feel like we're stuck in the sea. You know, we got this little boat, we got our little book, but we really don't know where the boat's going to end up. You know, we know that we're safe, okay? We got information coming to us, you know, but we might need to, you know, adjust the sail there, okay? And figure out what we need to do with that 7 of Pentacles. So that's kind of where you're at, Aries. That's where you're at. And so we've got the Chariot, Page of Swords, and the Emperor. Well, there's Aries right there. You might be dealing with another Aries. Wow. So this is Cancer, all right? So you might be dealing with a Cancer too. But this is really talking about moving forward with information, sitting in your power with that information. Sitting in your power. You know, really investigating, finding your truth, getting to the truth of what's going on in the government, what's going on in your life, with, you know, really, instead of putting so much effort out into the government and all the stuff that's going on, really moving away from that and moving forward with your set of beliefs, your set of truths, you know. This other person is, you know, could be stalking you socially. You know, hey. Could be stalking you. You could be on guard. You could be, you know, feeling a little defensive there about other people that are stalking you. I just really feel like this other person is moving forward and looking. It's like they're totally spying on you. They're totally looking. I mean, look at this. Look at this. They're like rushing forward, trying to find all this information out about you. Trying to find all this information, but they're moving towards it. They want it. They want that information. You know? And this is also you know, having victory over that. You're seated here in your power. You're right. You're seated right there. There's Aries. You're seated there. You know, it's like they know how powerful you are. They know what you possess. Okay. I'm feeling a rush of information. So when I get quiet, there's things coming in. So I'm not in any hurry here, y'all. Okay? I do my thing. Somebody made a comment and said too slow or something, and I'm, you know, that's me. Okay? But I do feel a flow, a rush of information. A rush of information coming in, and it's not it's not you going and trying to find that information. It's the other person bringing that information to you, because you're sitting there like, and you're like just looking forward. You're not really looking. Let me see if I can put this the way it looks like in this, so that you can see. You see how this person's kind of looking that way, but the Emperor's like, this person is headed that way. You know, all this stuff is coming towards the Emperor, coming towards the Aries, right? And it's like, nah, I don't need to move, kind of thing. It's like you're okay with where you're at. You're doing your thing, you know, but this other person is just really spying on you, really looking for information about the Aries. They want to find out what's going on in the Aries life. And then we have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. And this just makes perfect sense to me because, you know, it's got, there's a choice, there's a fork in the road, and it really feels like Aries is at that fork right now when it comes to whatever they're working at, whatever they're mastering, whatever's been keeping them up all night. You know, there's a lot of things leaving so that things can come in, right? So we've got this, you know, we're looking out to the world. What's, you know, I've never been here before. What do? I got to look out that window and see which way I'm going to go. You know, what am I going to do? And then you've got the Queen of Wands, you know, this Queen of Wands, she's up front. She's up front. She's in front of the camera. She's in front of the mic. She's in front of the class. She's in front of the orchestra. Okay? She has an incredible ability to bring everything together and capture attention. Okay, so you have captured somebody's attention here, okay, but you're not, you're somewhere, you're like wanting, see ya, gotta go. You're not even, your mind isn't even on that. Your mind isn't even on that. Your mind is focused on what you can manifest, what you can create here, and where do I need to go next? Where do I need to take this passion next? What do I need to work on? How can I master this? That's where you're at. You're like, you're not really like, you know, you're just kind of, let's clarify some cards, okay? Because we got time to go. I mean, looky, time to go. What does that look like to you? If that isn't the same card, I don't know what is. Going off, going away. You're not interested. You're not interested on whoever this person is trying to come in. You're not. You're working on something else here. Time to go. How funny. It's there's the poised. See? You've captured somebody's attention, and they're trying to find out about you. Wow. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, you're moving away. You're going a completely different way than this other person. You're not interested whatsoever than the person that's coming in here. I mean, they look, you know, by the cards, they look like a solid person, in spite of the spine situation here. But you're not there. You're moving in a completely different direction than where you have ever gone before. The Six of Swords is a gate card. It's like an initiation, somewhere you've never been. You had to go through a lot of different phases, tests, growth to get here, to get through this gate and be where you want to be, right? Moving out of the turmoil, moving out of the nightmare, coming into calmer waters, okay? You've got a lot of life experience here in this boat, okay? And you're not really interested in, nobody's catching your eye. Nobody's catching your eye, and that's what that's saying to me. Nobody's catching your eye. So, okay, we had another card. Oh no, okay, I gotcha. Okay, so I was asking what the Nine of Swords was. And that's you moving away from the old nightmare, you coming out. So a lot of times I'm asking the card in my head and the cards will fly out. Okay, so you just gotta bear with me. Energy has been crazy. Yeah, wow, I didn't even get to ask. Walking away from the past. Okay, being called to master your craft, your gift. Okay, and guarding that. Defending that life experience and how far you've come, right? You're not going to go back. Why would you go back? You wouldn't go back. No. Life is completely changed. Once you get to that place, you're not going to go. How could you? You couldn't go back after you have all the information. You know what happened. You know what down. You know everything that you've experienced. There's no possible way you could go back to the same scenario or to one that's even like it, right? So yeah, that is, was asking about the Three of Pentacles, by the way. You're guarding that which you know. What is this 7? What is this 7 of Pentacles? You're being called, my love, and you're working on that craft. You're working on that gift. You have to make a judgment call. Do I want to look back to and go back there? Heck no. What is this 7? Death, yes, because you planted new seeds and you don't know how, you don't know what they're going to produce, right? You don't know yet because the seeds are just starting to come up, right? So it's rebirth, death and rebirth, transformation, rebirth right there with that word. A whole new life. What is this Chariot? Four of Wands. 4 of Wands, this Chariot. Wow. Rushing through, going through that, into that union really fast. This is what this other person wants. They want to come in really fast, get together with you. Man, they want it all. Okay? They want to walk under the archway. They want to go into that tent and set up a home. That's what they want to do. They want this really, really bad. They want this celebration, okay? That also speaks about celebrating a victory, okay? Celebrating the victory, a victory, something that that you worked really hard for, something that you mastered, something that you're working on. And now you're celebrating, right? Okay, so what is this Page of Swords? Oh my gosh. Wow. This other person that's coming towards you is blowing me away. You know, it's like that saying, okay, where it comes when you least expect because you're not looking for it at all. That's what's going down here. This person is coming in, you're doing other things, and they're going to come in and they're going to get you. They're going to understand you. It's like they're going to totally understand where you are and what's going on. They know that you're walking away from another life. They don't really, wow, because we got the Magician. It's a manifestation. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles, but the Five of Pentacles flew out reversed, which is about coming home. Okay? And that's what the Six of Swords is about. They're watching you on the internet and you don't even know. They're watching everything you're doing, Aries. They know that you're seated in your power, you're doing your gig, man, and they're totally getting it. And to them, it's like you're like home. It's like you're like coming home. You're home to them. They get you. They understand you. Even that she-wolf side. They totally get you, and they're manifesting this, and they manifested you. You You might have manifested them. If I see the Three of Wands, if it pops out, but they have definitely manifested you. Okay, and they get you. Jeez. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, what is this Emperor? I think this is going to be a long one, you guys, so heads up. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Aries is Emperor is Aries. That's you, that's me, right? You and me. This reading is busting me up. Okay, and so this Aries, okay, I asked, what is it? This Emperor. Okay, what do we get? We get the Lover's card. This is Gemini energy here. Okay. The Aries has to make the choice. And the Aries is like, you know, wow, they don't even know it's coming. Okay, they don't even know it's coming. But this person is choosing you. They're choosing you. They're watching you on social media. They're watching the things that you're doing, and they are making a choice to have a union with you. That's what they want. They're making a choice. They have manifested this whole scenario here. I don't think you did. Wow. What's this Two of Wands? Whoa. Well, we got the Chariot, which is victory. Now we have the Six of Wands. We're going to have victory over the choice, okay? Passionate, poised, right up front. There you go. You know, it's victory, okay? It's victory. The victory on deciding what to do, saying yes, you know, you check into that deep knowing that you've got there. Check in with that. This is what this is going to bring you, the Josephine. This lunar, you might want to look somewhere around this supermoon time here of the 7th of May, around there. Okay, you might want to look at that area in as far as time. Time is fluid, so you know the deal. It could go before, after, you know, could be happening right now. But I'm getting a big pull there. There's something that's going to come out. Something that this is going to come forward, and you're going to know any information that you need to know about this beautiful gift that you're mastering here is going to come about around that time also. Okay, what is this Queen of Wands? Wow. 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 So the Queen of Wands is, you know, really represents the fire energy, okay? It's this person up front, you know, the one I told you, okay? So I asked about her. I've got the Sun and the Eight of Wands. So whatever you're working on, Aries, you're giving a lot of information. You're bringing a lot of information forward, a lot of information into the light, okay? Kind of like, you know, just showing a light on a subject, right? Bringing information into the light, bringing creativity into the light, okay, with your gifts. Because we got the Eight of Wands, a lot of communication, communicating, being up front, into the light, orchestrating these messages, orchestrating. It's like, for me, it feels like working with the spirit on the information, because that's what I do. I do that. Whoa, this is mind-blowing right here. Okay, so what is, okay. So I'm asking what the Eight of Cups are, which I didn't get to ask outright, but they know. So what's that? What's the Eight of Cups? What's walking off towards the sea, okay, towards the water? And I got the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So this is really being clear, using logic, using a fresh new, you know, using logic when it comes to your finances, when it comes to the things that you're focused on. using, speaking your truth. This is my truth, and this stuff behind me is not. And that's why I'm walking away. It's not my truth. I have my truth right here. I have it here. This is extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. Okay, my loves, I'm going to go over to the extended. Okay, this is getting kind of long, but man, you're going to get like absolutely, this person's going to come in and you're going to be shocked. You're just going to be like, you're not even there. You're off doing your thing. You're doing what, you know, you're using your spiritual gifts. You're doing what the divine wants you to do. You're working on mastering your creativity, you know, your art, your writing, you know, and without knowing it, okay, you're right up front and somebody, you've caught their eye and they're coming in and they get you. They totally get you. So heads up. Heads up. Okay, don't forget to hit the like. I'm going to go to the extended now. I hope I see you over there. If not, take care. Much love to you. Bye. Bye, Aries.